Welcome back to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Jordan Sharp, and week number 1 is finally almost upon us. We are running down the opening odds as we actually jump into the week of where week 1 will actually play off. And we've already touched on some of the earlier games as well as the Thursday night games. And now we're going to the late afternoon schedule, starting off with the New Orleans Saints heading into Arizona to play the Cardinals. Now, this game is probably a game I'm passing on as well here in this one. However, at -2.5, Arizona here is an interesting play against a defense that should probably be able to give up some points as long as Arizona's defense can come through, and as long as the Arizona Cardinals are up to par here with this one, I think they have a very good chance of winning this game. However, I'm just not really willing to put any money down on it. Total of 47 points in that one. Next one up is the Detroit Lions and the San Diego Chargers. The Lions come in as a 3-point road underdog with a total of about 45.5 in this one. Swinging Johnson's already given out his pick for this one. He really likes the Detroit Lions on the road here at +3, or excuse me, he really likes the San Diego Chargers at home here against the Detroit Lions on the road. So I think that's probably a pretty good bet as well. I would be willing to tail the swinger here at -3 when the odds here are at even money at +100. Next up, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. From Denver tonight, Peyton Manning starting off his quest for one more Super Bowl championship before he rides off into the sunset. The Broncos actually coming in anywhere between a 4.5 and a 5.5 point favorite here in this one, up from an opening number of 4 in favor of the Broncos. So bettors have obviously been pushing this one up with a total of 49 points, which is down actually from the total where it opened at 52 points. Next up, you see the matchup of the first 2 overall picks, Jameis Winston versus Marcus Mariota, and the Tampa Bay Bucs playing host to the Tennessee Titans. The Titans come in as a 3-point underdog in this one with a 41.5 or a 42-point total. Swinger likes the under on this one. I can't deny that, but I'm really probably laying off this game as well. Just way too much unknown between these two teams to really put any money on it, I think. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders are kicking it off from Oakland in this one. Total of about 43.5 points with a favorite of -3 in favor of the road team Cincinnati Bengals. I'm pretty high on Oakland this year. I think they're going to be vastly improved. However, not really willing to bet on either side of this one as well. Probably a pass on this game as me. Just lines are pretty sharp on this one from what these two teams are going to give you this year. Next up is the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys for Sunday Night Football. Excellent contest. Should be a very good game where the Dallas Cowboys come in as a 5 to a 6-point favorite, all the way up to 6 at just bet, but mostly sitting at 5 to 5.5 at most other sportsbooks with a total of 51.5 on this one. Now, the total has risen a lot since it opened from 49 to 51.5, but probably a pretty good play still on the over here. Is one of my favorite total bets of the entire week. Last 5 meetings between these two teams have gone over. 8 of the last 10 meetings overall have gone over the total, and all 5 of their last 5 meetings from Dallas against one another have gone over the total as well. Despite the total rising here a couple points, I still think over 51. These two teams are due for a shootout in week number 1. Now, moving over to Monday, we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons here from Atlanta, where the Falcons come in as a 3-point home dog in this one. Total of 55.5 points, the biggest total of week number 1. Should be a shootout style of game. I really think the Eagles have the ability to put up 30 to 40 points against almost anyone this season. They're probably going to put up a ton of points, so if you like the over, it's probably still a pretty good play, even with the total that's risen here. 3 points or 2.5 points from an open at 52.5, with the Eagles coming in probably is a pretty good play as well. And finally, the Minnesota Vikings visit the San Francisco 49ers in week number 1. I've already given a pick on this one. I really like the over on this one as well at 41.5 points. I think the Minnesota Vikings offense is vastly underrated this season, whereas the San Francisco 49ers probably going to be pretty bad on defense as well. But that'll do it for your opening odds look here, part 2 for the afternoon games. If you haven't yet already, make sure you check out my opening odds video and article on the earlier part of the schedule. But until then, for SBR Forum Videos, I'm Jordan Sharp.